The online community and fans around the world are exploding with controversy after a series of unbelievable photos of Jamie Dornan, the actor dubbed the real-life Mr. Grey, appeared on social media. In the series of photos that went viral, Jamie is said to have appeared intimately with a strange woman at an after-party in London. The rumor immediately caused a global stir, with many fans claiming that she was Jamie's new lover, while others said that she was just a colleague in a new film project. Although the truth has not been confirmed, social media has exploded with thousands of comments, hashtags and fierce debate. Collision Jamie's supporters say he has the right to seek new happiness after many years of keeping his private life private, and that Jamie deserves someone who understands him better than anyone else. Heartbreak the other side, especially the loyal fans of 50 Shades, expressed disappointment, saying that no one can replace Dakota Johnson in his heart. A close source revealed, Jamie is in the stage where he wants to change his life. He doesn't want to be trapped in the image of Mr. Grey forever. But this change may be too much for the public to adapt to. Globe Jamie Dornan's new love story not only shook Hollywood but also rekindled memories of his legendary relationship with Dakota Johnson, the duo who once created the symbol of fiery love in cinema. Now, as Jamie enters a new chapter, fans are divided. Is this a happy beginning, or just a new storm about to hit? Jamie Dornan officially speaks out, the truth behind the controversial love affair. After nearly a week of silence amid the public storm, Jamie Dornan finally broke his silence. In an exclusive interview with a famous British magazine, the 43-year-old actor answered frankly about the love rumors that have caused fans to divide sides fiercely over the past time. "I know I can't control everything people say. But there are things I need to make clear. I am not hiding anything, but I also don't want my feelings to become a subject for others to judge," Jamie said in a calm voice, but his eyes contained many contradictions. Collision According to an inside source, the woman appearing with Jamie is a French visual director, who has collaborated with him on an advertising project that will be released in early 2026. However, the relationship between the two is not just limited to work. Many witnesses said they really have special feelings for each other. This fact caused social networks to explode a second time. Fans were divided into three distinct factions. Rose Faction 1. Jamie deserves to be loved and happy, don't tie him to his past with Dakota anymore. Heartbreak Faction 2. I can't believe it, he's changed so quickly. Mr. Grey is no longer the same. High Voltage Faction 3. This is just a PR strategy for a new project. Everything is scripted. One detail that caught the audience's attention was that Dakota Johnson remained absolutely silent, even though the press had tried to contact her many times. A close friend of hers briefly revealed, "Dakota knows about it. She's calmer than everyone thinks, but that doesn't mean she doesn't feel anything." Fire Jamie Dornan ended the interview with a message that left everyone stunned. "If love is real, it will prove itself with time, not with rumors." Dakota Johnson breaks silence, response that leaves Hollywood stunned. After days of absolute silence amid Jamie Dornan's emotional storm, actress Dakota Johnson finally spoke up in a special interview in Los Angeles. Her voice was quiet, her eyes were strong and hurt, and what Dakota said left Hollywood speechless. "I'm not mad, I'm just tired of people always wanting to know who's right and who's wrong. Relationships aren't a competition. If he's happy, I respect that." A gentle statement, but it made social media explode in just a few minutes. Millions of fans shared the interview video with the hashtags #DakotaSpeaks and #JamieResponse, bringing both to the global spotlight. Many people believe that Dakota still has feelings for Jamie, because in the interview, she paused for a long time when mentioning him. "I used to believe that some connections cannot be severed, but maybe, time can make them more peaceful." The international media commented that this was a civilized but meaningful reaction, a way for Dakota to affirm that even if Jamie moved on, he still could not escape the shadow of his old love. Tornado. Meanwhile, fans from both sides continued to explode in debate. Speech balloon. Dakota spoke little but was deeply hurt. She still loved him. Speech balloon. Jamie has changed, but Dakota is the winner in silence. Speech balloon. This is the final chapter of a cinematic love, but it may not be the end of them. A close friend of Jamie revealed to Variety magazine. After watching Dakota's interview, Jamie became very quiet. He didn't say anything, just looked at the screen for a long time. That made the public believe that Jamie might be regretting, and this seemingly closed love story still has an unexpected opening. Collision. They once wrote the hottest love story on screen. Maybe now, they are writing the final part, with tears. Jamie Dornan visits Dakota at night, the twist that left the world standing still. While everyone believed that the story between them was over, Jamie Dornan shocked Hollywood completely. According to an exclusive source from the Daily Mirror, the actor secretly went to Dakota Johnson's house in Los Angeles just hours after her interview aired. An eyewitness confirmed. Jamie arrived around midnight. He drove alone, without a bodyguard, and stopped for a long time in front of Dakota's house. When Dakota came out, they looked at each other for a long time. No one said anything, but the atmosphere between them was frozen. Heartbreak. A wordless moment, but melted millions of fans. Crescent moon. According to a close source, the meeting lasted more than an hour. Although no one knows exactly what they said, Dakota burst into tears, and Jamie held her hand tightly before leaving. A friend of Dakota shared. Jamie said he didn't come to justify, but to apologize. He wanted Dakota to understand that although everything had changed, his feelings for her were never fake. Fire. International media immediately dubbed this the dark reunion moment, while social networks spread a clip from a Beverly Hills security camera showing a car similar to Jamie's parked in front of Dakota's house at that exact moment. Global fans exploded, with two streams of opinion. Revolving hearts. This is real love. They were born to get back together. Collision. Jamie is playing with fire. The new love hasn't been made public, but he's already looking for Dakota? The next morning, Jamie appeared at the airport with a pensive look, refusing all questions from the press. When asked if he had any regrets, Jamie simply smiled and replied, "Some things don't need to be made public, just two people understand it." Balloon. The media believes this could be a fateful turning point, where old love flares up again, or the real final chapter of this tumultuous relationship. Sparkles. They were fire, then they became ashes. But sometimes, ashes are still embers. Mysterious photo leaked. Jamie Dornan, Dakota Johnson together in Paris. Globe. The world explodes again. Just a few days after their emotional, nighttime, meeting in Los Angeles, a shocking photo has been circulating on social media. Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson together in Paris, amidst a romantic scene on the banks of the Seine. The photo was taken from afar, Jamie in a black cap, Dakota in a cream-colored dye, the two holding hands very naturally as they walked along the Alexander III Bridge. Fire. Immediately, the hashtag Jamie and Dakota in Paris climbed straight to the top 1 worldwide in just 2 hours. An eyewitness recounted, "I couldn't believe my eyes. They looked happy, smiling and talking softly. It didn't look like they were just old friends. There was a moment when Jamie gently brushed Dakota's hair. That scene left everyone around speechless." Heartbreak. It is worth mentioning that just a day before, Jamie was still in London filming, while Dakota was said to be in New York attending a meeting with Netflix. The sudden appearance of the two together in Paris made the international media believe that this was no longer a coincidence, but a carefully arranged secret date. A source close to People magazine revealed, Paris is not just a stopover, but a place where they promised to get back together, if given the chance. Maybe they are keeping that promise. Mysterious photo leaked. Jamie Dornan, Dakota Johnson together in Paris. Globe. The world explodes again. Just a few days after their emotional, nighttime meeting in Los Angeles, a shocking photo has been circulating on social media. Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson together in Paris, amidst a romantic scene on the banks of the Seine. The photo was taken from afar, Jamie in a black cap, Dakota in a cream-colored dye, the two holding hands very naturally as they walked along the Alexander III Bridge. Fire immediately, the hashtag Jamie and Dakota in Paris climbed straight to the top 1 worldwide in just 2 hours. An eyewitness recounted, "I couldn't believe my eyes. They looked happy, smiling and talking softly. It didn't look like they were just old friends. There was a moment when Jamie gently brushed Dakota's hair. That scene left everyone around speechless." Heartbreak. It is worth mentioning that just a day before, Jamie was still in London filming, while Dakota was said to be in New York attending a meeting with Netflix. The sudden appearance of the two together in Paris made the international media believe that this was no longer a coincidence, but a carefully arranged secret date. A source close to People magazine revealed, "Paris is not just a stopover, but a place where they promised to get back together, if given the chance. Maybe they are keeping that promise."